Jazz, let's talk about responsibility, right? One of the most important things is that you take responsibility for what you're responsible for and not for stuff you can't control. Like I spend a lot of time worrying about stuff that I can't do anything about, like what other people think of me, not under my control. So if you focus on what you are in control of, then you're always going to be happier and have more success. But so often we focus on things that are out of our control. When I was growing up, I'm the eldest of 6, so I was like, the eldest, and that meant that I was everybody's mum. I lived in a really bad situation with my birth mother and stepfather, and they hurt us quite a lot. They abused us quite a lot. So I would protect my siblings, my brothers and my sister. I would protect them. I would steal food for them, and I'd take beatings for them, and I'd look after them. Until one day when it got too much. It got too much for me, and when I was 11 I ran off. And one of the things that I've had to deal with after that is the guilt of leaving my siblings, because people would say to me, oh, but you were just a child, and I'd say, no, I was a mum, I was a parent, I was an 11-year-old parent, and I abandoned my babies. I should have been responsible for them, and I left them. And this is where it gets interesting, because when people try and tell me, well, you weren't responsible, you were a child, that shouldn't have happened, it's like, well, it did happen, and I was the eldest, but I wasn't the only one who could have taken responsibility. And that's the interesting point. There were other adults around. There were teachers and doctors and social workers and shopkeepers and postmen and lollipop ladies. There were all sorts of people around who could have also shared the responsibility. Also, there were some people that tried and I didn't let them in. There were some people that tried to support me and champion me and help me with the responsibility I felt, but I was adamant it was my responsibility and I was going to do it on my own. And if there's one thing that I could say to my younger self, it was, you don't have to do this on your own. So who's in your corner? Who have you got? There might not be, there might be something about them that you think, oh, just no. But there are adults who are around who are fighting for your highest good. They're not trying to get anything out of you. You're not going to benefit at all. But they want you to do well because they see the truth about you. They see something inside you which tells them you are worth it. So who are they? Who are they? And when was the last time you asked for help?